Hi, guys. This is Ken from Corporate Chaplains of America. I'm your chaplain. Every month I send out a little devotional for you. This month I thought I would make a video. Some of you never get to see me, some of you never hear me, some of you see me every week. But here goes. I want to share a little meme with you that I got in my email. This is actually from another chaplain, a friend of mine. I actually stole this, but I'm pretty sure that he stole this off of social media. You may have seen this floating around. It's 5 things to tell yourself when you feel discouraged, and I'll read them to you quickly. Here goes. Number 1, this is tough, but so am I. Number 2, I may not be able to control the situation, but I am in charge of how I respond. Number 3, I haven't figured this out yet. Number 4, this challenge is here to teach me something. Number 5, all I need to do is take one step at a time, breathe, and do the next right thing. I realize the grammar is really bad on this meme. There's a lot of periods where there should be commas. Please don't grade me on grammar. I think these are all good points, but I want to focus on number 2 and number 5. So number 2 says, I may not be able to control a situation or event or person, but I can control how I respond. I think this is so important. There are times at work or even in family life or social life when someone might hurt us or get us angry or mistreat us in some way. Our tendency might be to respond in anger or to mistreat them, but how we respond is everything. Psalms 9, verses 9 and 10 say, the Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you, for you, O Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. So I would say that when someone mistreats you, take a moment, calm down, pray, and ask for God's guidance. The Bible is clear that God will not forsake you in difficult times. In fact, He uses those times to grow our faith and character and dependence on Him. Another great verse is Romans 8:18. It says, for I consider the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. Don't forget that God has great things for you in this life and the next life. As you put that in perspective, it might help you to be able to respond well to the stress of the day. And then number 5 says, all I need to do is take it one step at a time, breathe, and do the next right thing. And this is great, but I might ask, how do we know what the next right thing is? How do we know what to do? Romans 14:23 says, but if you have doubts about whether or not you should eat something, you are sinning if you go ahead and do it. For you are not following your convictions. If you do anything you believe is not right, you are sinning. Most of us have a pretty good idea about what is ethically right and wrong. Sometimes I watch TV. When I was younger, there was only network TV. They couldn't get away with a lot of bad stuff. But now with all the streaming services and the internet and Netflix, they can do or say just about anything. I'm amazed at what they get away with. And so I was watching something, even though it was a good story happening, there was so much evil surrounding it that when I was watching it, I was convicted and had to turn it off. So if you think something you're doing is sin, then it probably is. Even if you have a question about it, probably stay away from it. See, the Bible has a lot of great advice about what is right and wrong. And if you have further questions about it, hey, you can always call me and I'll help you figure it out. That's what I'm here for. I would love to talk to you. So sometimes people think, I can't bother the chaplain. My problem isn't big enough. This isn't really a crisis. But I want to tell you, you can talk to me about anything. I would be happy to get to know you. I've had people call me when they had a conflict with their parents or when they've had money problems. I had someone ask me a couple of weeks ago to pray for their cat. It's okay. So I'm here for you. I hope this is helpful. Discouragement, stress, anxiety are part of our daily life. But remember, God will not forsake those who seek Him. Have a great day.